Hello everybody, Amanda Davis here, and this is going to be a quick scope for the PeriNewbies 100 Scope Challenge, and just speaking with you about do I plan things out or am I spontaneous? And hello Michelle, thank you for joining. So I would have to say that it depends on the day and what it is that we're talking about, because a lot of times, yes, I'm definitely spontaneous, even if it's just not so much spontaneous and more just going with the flow. But I guess that is spontaneous. And anyway, so yeah, so a lot of times I am going to be spontaneous and just go with the flow and not worry about it. But a lot of times I also do try to plan things out, and so it really depends on the situation, I think, for me, because I do try to be somewhat organized as best as I can anyway, as far as planning out what I want to get done during the week, or what I want to get done during the weekend, or on a particular day. I might say, well, I need to get this, this, and this done. But anyway, thank you for the hearts. And so I definitely am a planner in certain situations, but I also can easily turn that planning switch off and go with the flow and just say, thank you, Michelle. I thought that was you. But anyway, going with the flow and just say, let me just be spontaneous and not worry about, what happens. Whatever happens today happens, and whatever doesn't happen, doesn't happen. So there's definitely times that happens too, especially in the evenings after work. Like, a lot of times I'll have in mind something that I might want to get done, but whether it gets done the way that I want it to get done or not always depends on just whatever happens. So you just kind of sometimes have to let it go and go with the flow. But and the same thing with work and being a teacher. Like, sometimes there's going to be things that happen that it's like, whoa, cannot believe that just happened, and you just have to go with the flow and keep on going. And maybe you get through your lessons plans for the day, and maybe you don't, but it's okay. And you just have to sometimes realize that. So it's good to be a planner, don't get me wrong, and I do plan in certain situations, but it's also not necessarily a bad thing to be spontaneous and be able to go with the flow, because there's certain situations in life where that comes in handy as well. So, but anyway, and this was for the PeriNewbies group, PeriNewbies.com, and I'm catching up on the 100 Scope Challenge because we actually are probably going to, well, actually, I think we finish it next week. So crazy that it's almost done, but I just wanted to catch up so that I could be on track with where the group is. So anyway, yes, it is neat because I actually started it at the beginning this time, Michelle. And so the group is on day 91, and so I'm catching up from day 91. But and I scope every day, but still, as far as just doing the challenge and doing all 100 topics, it's going to be neat to finish the 100 Scope Challenge with the group. So anyway, PeriNewbies.com, though, is a group. They have other things besides the 100 Scope Challenge, and yeah, me too. That's why I joined. Then this is actually the second round of the 100 Scope Challenge. They did an earlier round that they started back in December, and then they finished that one out, and by that point I didn't finish it because I came into it late. But then I did start up this one. We started it back in, I think I figured out that it was back in April that we started it. So anyway, so it is exciting, and it's been the same group of people consistently doing it. And actually, it's a group of 3 of us that I've seen consistently doing it. So it's kind of exciting, too, that it's a little bit of an exclusive club that 3 of us are going to be finishing it out together. But yes, and well, 4 of us if you include the founder of PeriNewbies. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and come off of this scope because I do want to do a couple more, and then I need to take a shower and start watching some scopes to catch up on some things. And but anyway, so thank you so much, and thank you, Michelle, for joining live and for the hearts. And I will definitely see you around Heart Tribes and Periscope and Peri Girls, even though we're not in the same tribe anymore. But yeah, so I will see everybody later, and thank you to all my replay viewers as well, and I will, like I said, see you later. Bye, guys. Bye, Michelle. Have a good night. Let me go ahead and turn, actually, I'm not going to worry about turning it around. Bye.